안녕하세요. 항상 최고의 경기만을 업로드하는 UFC 코리안파이터 공식 채널입니다. 본 채널은 여러분들에게 즐거움과 기쁨을 드리기 위해 만들어진 유튜브입니다. 타 유사 채널 주의해주세요. 구독과 좋아요는 저에게 큰 힘이 됩니다.
All right, so here he is making his way to the octagon for another heavyweight title defense. This has been the baddest man on the planet now for several years, and he has taken on all comers more often than not, leaving them twitching on the canvas. Knockout power for days. The question is tonight, with a challenge like this, can he walk out the way he came in as the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world? Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age, with some differences in height, but big differences in reach. All right, now for the particulars, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean. This is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out United Center in Chicago, Illinois. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a boxer holding a professional record of 5 wins, 2 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 225 pounds. Fighting out of Miami, Florida, presenting the challenger, Kimbo Slice. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 14 wins, 4 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Busan, South Korea, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, the Korean Superboy, Doo-Ho Choi.
All right, this is for the championship. You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves, let's make it official.
They touch him up and we are underway. Ready. So lofty expectations for this matchup as round 1 gets underway. Seems to be a striking advantage on one side, but on the other, truly a fighter who can do it all.
And that guy will usually have the advantage on paper. When you're a striker, at this guy's level, that will normally balance out whatever advantage the other guy has. Great diversity in his attack. Nice elbow from the clinch.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be. And if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming.
All right, here we go. First round is underway. No denying the big reach advantage for him tonight. We'll see if he can get that jab going early.
Look for him to circle on the outside. Use that long jab to keep his distance and only engage on his terms.
Slips the punch nicely there.
Beautiful punch.
Just out of range with that right hand. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Checks the leg kick. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. All right, so once again, the fighters engage in the clinch. We'll see who will have the upper hand here, champ.
There are so many options. Dictate and control this exact position. Who is going to take advantage of it?
Well, we'll see if he can turn this defense into offense, but he's doing a great job blocking shots here tonight.
As of right now, he's thinking more defensively, and he's doing a great job of not taking any damage.
Well, he continues to find the openings tonight. Beautiful connection with a punch there.
Accuracy at its best.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie.
Right hand punch from the clinch.
Big right hook coming, it's blocked. Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. All right, single collar tie now. Nice punch by Slice. Push kick there to the body. Nice counter jab up top by Short. A little single collar tie there.
Another punch to the head. He's really turning every part of himself into those strikes to the head.
Punch coming, it's blocked. Oh, collar tie, and they separate. Kimbo Slice gets the tie clinch here.
Nice strike.
All right, so a good job by him here. He continues to block these shots. Seems to see them coming a mile away.
He sees them coming a mile away, and he's blocking, he's rolling, he's slipping. He's doing a great job.
Saw the tail of the tape. He has a reach advantage and made good use of it there with that punch. All right, so again, we find ourselves here in the clinch where there are obviously no shortage of subtleties and nuances. A lot of motions in here that maybe are lost on the casual fan.
Absolutely, and it's gonna be the underhook. For all the things that happen in this position, the person winning and controlling the underhook battle is the one out ahead.
Single collar tie here. And he landed the right hand there. Misses with the right hand.
You cannot take too many of these big elbows in the punch.
Well, eventually you know he's going to turn this defense into offense, but he's certainly doing a nice job on the defensive end.
They talk about the feeling out process. He's getting his opponent's timing. Now he's blocking everything. Expect counter as we go forward.
Second round, straight ahead. Stop. All right, let's check out some of the action, DC. What a display of just sheer punching in that last round.
I mean, he looks like a boxer. He looks like a professional boxer out there, throwing and stringing those combinations together. He landed those big punches over and over again, and it was this one right here that really did change the tide of the round.
All right, DC, second round is getting underway. Round one, not the round of the year necessarily, but some good in there.
And it's not always gonna be. We have very talented fighters. Sometimes it's very even. That's what we saw in round number one.
Choi's hook shot gets blocked. The defense saw that one coming.
Nice punch here. Right back in the clinch. Look for the backhand. He's very active.
Oh, nice counter to land the left hook there. The Korean Superboy gets hit with a kick. Got a single collar tie. He comes through with a big knee.
He hurt him. She got him.
Oh, big left. Much improved defensively as he blocks the shot. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Now he's got the Muay Thai block.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Big shots being landed on both sides here.
I mean, he's cutting them down the side with these beautiful leg kicks.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Wild swing there. Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive these over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move. That one snuck in. Nice strike.
Landed that left hook. Slice's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. Oh, that right hand is on point. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this?
Man, he is so sound defensively. Nice job to raise the guard there.
It's the relaxation that allows him to see things coming and block most of the strikes that are coming at him.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie.
Right hand punch in the clinch.
Choi's got the tie clinched. Let's see what he can do. Trying to establish that jab once again. All right, Muay Thai clinch. A lot of elbows and knees could be coming from here. We'll see how he chooses to attack.
Yeah, it's a very dangerous position, but an advantageous one for the offensive fighter. Watch for the defensive guy to try to break this immediately.
Ooh, blocks the shot.
Big powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Big knee lands there. Knee to the body. Right punches there. Just out of range with the big right hand. Well, we talked about that reach advantage as you see him land the straight punch there. Great job using his length in that situation. Man, look at the redness starting to appear on the left side of his body. His opponent would be wise to continue to attack there. And they separate. All right, single collar tie now. Lands the right hand. Goes upstairs for an elbow. Oh, shades of Ben Saunders against Brandon Wolf back in the day. A lot of knees, a lot of volume here. I'm not sure how many more he can take.
My boy John Canning is a encyclopedia of knowledge and do it all the way back. But those knees will definitely take effect the longer this fight goes.
Oh, he continues to land a high number of strikes in this round. Really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. Certainly have to be mindful that you don't gas out, but you gotta like the output on display here.
Right hand punch from the clinch.
All right, take a seat, bud. Deep breath. Breathe. In through that nose, out through that mouth. All right, pour some water.
All right, right, so a crowd-pleasing 5 minutes in the books. DC, take us through some of the highlights, man.
Punch after punch landed right on his opponent's face. He did a great job of finding his target, locking in, and then getting his fist to the target in that round.
All right, another round is now underway. Pretty good previous 2 rounds. We'll see who makes the requisite adjustments now.
The adjustments are going to be the key, John. When you're doing everything you're trained to do and it stays this close, you got to really switch it up. Wood Corner was able to relay that message to their fighters better in this round. His opponent's got him in the clinch. He needs to break away and get back to his range because he's taking punch after punch from his clinch position.
A little single collar tie there.
You take more of these leg kicks, you will not be able to be very active on your feet.
Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight.
Caught the kick. That's a big strike right there.
Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw, and he'll continue to wear on his own gas tank.
And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands.
If your opponent has you in the clinch, pulling down on your head, landing punch after punch, you have got to clear that collar tie, reach back inside, and try to find space.
Back to the left hand now, unable to connect. Oh, collar tie. He comes forward with a flying knee that just missed hitting the target flush. Straight right hand, no good. Joy gets caught with that punch. Gotta shore up the defense here. Single collar tie now. Kimbo slices lower jaw, looking extremely swollen now. Oh, beautiful jab there. It's one thing to have length, of course, it's another to use it effectively. Beautiful job with that jab. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Both fighters throwing heat now. Well, that'll quiet the storm. Shot blocked by the Korean Super Bowl. Wild attempt with the right hand there. All right, so once again, they will clinch, and we will see which fighter is able to advance their position from here.
Who's going to be the first one to attempt to take down? Both of our combatants have the ability to score and secure the position. Who's going to be the one that makes the first move?
Nice job by the fighter here to continue to block the shots coming his way. You think he's trying to sort of fatigue his opponent here a little bit?
He's kind of watching and seeing everything that's happening in front of him. Later, you'll see him start to throw counter after blocking shots.
Oh, single collar tie here. Nice connection with a punch there. It's hard to recall a time in the past that his boxing looked this sharp.
He's never looked this good. Look at him whip his hips into that kick.
Punch is blocked. Got the single collar tie.
Right hand punches the clinch.
Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out of it. Well, he's always on the counterattack, but a nice leg kick there by Slice. Effective strike there by Choi. Both guys really throwing with authority. Just misses with the right hook. 1-2 punch by Slice. And that one certainly found the target. And here he is back in familiar territory in the clinch. 20 seconds left. Right on the button. Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch. Look at how he turned his hip into that leg kick.
That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it if you would.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risk. What a fantastic round.
That's how we do it. Just like that. All night, all day, just like that. He can't mess with your striking.
All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back-and-forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times when it came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight.
Oh, that's a nice strike.
Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked.
Right hand punch.
Back and forth we go here. Big power shot there. Right, he engages in a single collar tie. And they separate. Oh, he's got that right hand going tonight, DC. Connected with it there.
He's thrown so many left jabs to throw that right punch straight down the pipe. It's unreal.
And they separate. Oh, slips to avoid the right. And he continues to work the body here. Not there. Well, he misses with the left punch there. Oh, strong punch there by Slice. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here.
Another clinch position.
Lands with a right hand. Pretty significant welt to the left side. Just over 3 minutes to go. He blocks the punch. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie.
Big punch land.
Under 3 minutes remain in round 4. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie.
Big punch from the clinch.
Both fighters exchange in the pocket here.
Another clinch position.
And they separate. Right hook to the body. He's got a serious right punch, and he went to it effectively there.
It is his money shot, and he will continue to throw it until he finds a knockout.
Well, defense doesn't necessarily win championships in MMA, but he's doing a nice job blocking these shots.
He's not allowing his opponent to get any damage off on him by blocking all these attacks.
Under 2 minutes to go. Slice gets hit with a kick here. That one landed flush. Let's see if he can make some adjustments.
Big leg kick lands.
All right, single collar tie now. Blocks the shot.
Beautiful strike.
Oh, a little single collar tie there.
He lands a big knee to the body.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Oh, he lands another punch there. He's got the reach advantage. Might as well use it, champ.
Ooh, head kick lands. She's hurt.
Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Great job defensively. He's seeing everything coming.
Under 1 minute now to go in round 4. Oh, collar tie. Oh, look at that jab. Snapped his head back.
His jab gets to the target so fast, always. His hand right back to his face.
And there comes the separation now. Single collar tie now. Overhand to the head is true. Great technique there. Man, the striking class is in session. Beautiful punch there.
Great job landing. What a damaging punch.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Oh, single collar tie here. Again, going back to the jab just out of range. Horn sounds for the end of round 4. All right, so that's the end of the round. He got some things done offensively, but defense still an issue. And as such, the cut on his lip is only getting worse. All right, let's take a look back at the previous round. It is a bloody Saturday night, courtesy of those elbow strikes, champ.
I mean, Muay Thai at its best. In tight, over the top with the elbow, coming up with the elbow. He's doing so many different variations of those elbows. All of his coaches at his Muay Thai camp would be very proud of the performance that he's putting on right now.
5th and final round. Offensive fight, nice job to block the shot there. Throws the right hand there.
Big head kick land.
And just misses with that big right hand. Got the single collar tie. And now he's got that tight clinch. And they separate. Oh, that kick is good by Slice. Straight right, he misses. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. And they separate. Well, safe to say he's not going to be going back to the hotel room to watch this one. He is completely out of gas now.
I mean, he's exhausted, he's been beat. It looks like he's starting to lose that desire to get his hand raised in this fight.
Take the controller out.
Yes, get rid of him. Hey, put that quarter on the table. What quarter do you get to play next?
Timely defense there. Huge block for him. Just misses there with the left. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Muay Thai block. All right, well, he's landed some good shots tonight, but there's no three-piece, there's no soda. More often than not, it's one and done.
He's not even getting a combination. I mean, if you're going to sit there at the drive-thru and order a combination, take the soda with your food. Give him the right hand behind the jab. Give him the hook behind the right hand. Jab, right hand, hook. That's 2 pieces of chicken and a biscuit. Finish him off with the uppercut. That is your soda. I mean, come on, man. Let this guy have the whole thing.
Huge block there. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Now he engages in a Muay Thai clinch. You better protect that head.
Great job securing the Muay Thai clinch. Watch for big knees to the body and eventually him switch it up with a big knee to the head.
And they separate. Well, he put so much stock into this fight, and now we're late in the game, and if he doesn't get a finish, this opportunity goes by.
I mean, it's almost over. Right now, he's got to start throwing everything he can find at his opponent and hope that he can force a mistake and overwhelm his opponent to try to get a finish. Nice straight punch.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Nice counter shot there. Shore's punch to the body there doesn't get there. Nice job by the defense to block the shot.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
All right, single collar tie now. Under 2 minutes to go in the fight.
Nice looping punch. He's throwing every part of himself into the big leg kick.
whiffs on the straight right hand.
You gotta check these low leg kicks.
Pretty good right hand. Just misses with the straight right. A little single collar tie there.
Right hand punch behind him. Big punch lands through the middle. Big punch position. Watch him start to hang. Try to gas him out by hanging on his head.
Shot to the body here, blocked by Slice. That uppercut will work. Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
That is it! Yeah, that right there is a high-level knockout, ladies and gentlemen. Crowd absolutely loving it. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Landed flush. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming. So a huge, huge win for that young fighter here tonight. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
구독과 좋아요는 저에게 큰 힘이 됩니다.